It's time to take a step up and challenge myself even further. Today we are taking on what might be my toughest chimps run yet on the map Black Desert Brawl. This is a custom map, part of this list called the True Expert List, which is part of the whole BTD6 map list, which hosts a list of the hardest maps in the game, far harder than what you'd find in the normal vanilla maps. Now, this Black Desert Brawl map is part of the True Expert in the Expert list, so category difficulty 4 out of 5. If you're looking for a real challenge, these maps don't mess around. A lot of normal strategies just won't cut it, so you have to come with new ways to win. And here you'll see Black Desert Brawl over here. This is the first time I'm attempting a map in this difficulty. However, upon looking down at it again, I realized that I actually did play Tranquil Valley, and I did beat it. Check that out at the end, by the way. But back when I beat it, it was actually part of the high expert list. I guess it ended up being too hard for that category. Anyway, quick refresher that there's a fun little leaderboard that tracks the amount of points you get. You get points from completing maps in the expert list, and so beating this True Expert will give me 4 points. No optimal hero will also add 2. However, it is my first time, so I have to be gentle. Not to mention, I think they added some optimal heroes retroactively, because when you click on some of the no optimal hero completions, you can actually see that they used like either Silas or Rickall, which is kind of silly. That I guess if you are ahead of the curve, you can squeeze in extra points before they add the stipulation of, oh, this hero is actually optimal. Enough yapping, it's time to at least get through the early game, and I'm gonna save you a lot of the effort. I already tested the first several rounds out, and this is how I'm gonna beat round 6. Submarine, and wait to drop the Start Monkey so that it can snipe and pierce 2 at a time there. And, boom, snipe on the sub 2. I figure nobody, not even myself, wants to go through the struggle of talking through the first 5 rounds and failing every time, so that's why I will just have solved it already. Second Dart Monkey over here, and then this sub needs to be set on last to beat this round. Steel leaks to red, though. Okay, I swear to God it worked when I tested it, but it might be a matter of pixels that I'm losing to round 7 on. Let's try strong targeting. No. I just love when something works in practice, and then it never ends up working again. Please, just find me the nearest bridge. Okay, I mean it. I'm actually done with this map already. That's it, guys. That's all for today. Okay, change of plans. I guess the second Dart Monkey on the right side is better. I didn't think this would work because it didn't work on my first attempt, but this is much closer. Watch again. See the sniper in the green that's needed. And now, I don't know how to get the blues on this side, but I'll try last targeting. We just need one of the sub darts to snipe there. But it's not doing it. Ugh. Yeah, this is insane. There is no targeting on the sub or the dart that can get me to beating this balloon. This is why no one likes early game, or why reaching more difficult maps is less fun. It's really just the early game. So the only solution might be buying long-range darts, bruh. Oh, got it. Okay. Finally. So, had to change the placements on round 6, and buy 011 or 001 in the middle of sniping that second last blue, and that does it. Now, if we can save for the second Dart Monkey or the third Dart Monkey, we finally get through this wretched early game. Nope. What I gotta do here, man, to get a little bit of luck on my side. I'm pretty sure buying 011 Dart completely screws me over. Lets me beat round 8, though. $5 off of getting the third dart, which, again, I gotta do here, and then I don't beat the red balloon. This is just a hellhole, man. This is not how I want this to go. Oh my god, it finally worked. Again, I don't know what I did, but the perfect snipes have led to finally beating round 7 the way it was supposed to be intended. God. All I'm asking for at this point is a subscribe, because this is just pure, unadulterated torture. Getting through that early game took so long that I lost completely reality of, like, how to even play the game past the early game. I got too used to spamming 000 darts. How can I possibly adjust? It seems like now might be a good window to sneak in a Brickle. It's kind of risky though. Round 14 is pretty tough, and Brickle doesn't solve our issues of, you know, those two tough lanes. But if I can get away with it, then that would be huge. It actually does solve the right lane issue. Now it's just that one lane. So for those who cannot count, this is a 5-lane map with all 5 lanes active on the same round. So much different than Bloody Puddles, which only has at most 2 active at a time. Not sure what makes it harder, but I think both have their upsides and downsides. This is going to be a tough round. I think I got to buy more. Unless, again, Brickle is the go. First, I need to snipe that. Nice. Nope. I got to buy more. What about first? Perfect. Second sniper. There we go. I think that does it. So these are here for intel, by the way, because the lanes come in here, and these are definitely 2 of the tougher lanes. Although, no, what am I talking about? This lane doesn't need help. It's the longest lane. Small blunder on my part, but we good. Now, if I can just get intel sub and start upgrading this to twin guns and airburst starts, then we can finally focus on past early game. So this is probably unexpected, but seeing as I brought Brickle, we're gonna go for a water-based strategy. Not a lot on this map, but you don't need a lot of water to make Brickle the hero of choice, because she is just so good. So good, because this ability just doubles the damage of all subs, and that makes round 22 easy. How about 23? Also easy. Epic. Do we have camo? Not yet. Alright, we'll upgrade this to 002. And now, airburst starts as ours, finally. And now time to play the game of how much greed can I possibly get away with. I think 33, I'm gonna have to get some more intel to cover all lanes. Or does the Brickle ability give camo? Or Brickle herself already sees camo, right? No, I'm mistaken. It doesn't detect, however, I guess I could squeeze in Brickle ability to snipe that red? No, I got it. That's too greedy. Okay, Ninja over here then. This might look like a weird spot, but remember, this covers 3 lanes and this covers the 2 missing. But now at $4,000, I think it's finally time to spend. But of course, not before discounting, but sadly, I cannot... I need to buy a range on this discount to reach. Is that worth it? I think it is, but no, that drains all my money. I won't survive. Unless I... No, I can buy triple guns in the middle of this round. Yeah, this is extra ballsy. Do not try this at home. But if it works, it works. And I'll take it. Come on. Nice. Oh, so I might change this up and put the Alchemist or put the Village a little bit lower so I can discount the Alp buff too. Never mind, I tested, and even if I put the Village all the way down low, you cannot reach the discount. Not that it would have helped us anyway, because these pinks... expensive, but how about a good old Ricochet? Ricochet. I'll use this ability now. Heck, maybe that's all I keep. First, nice. F it, Glaive Ricochet in the middle of this round. Gimme. Doesn't save me. Okay, so this is not a discount, but surprisingly, triple shot works pretty decently. Check this out. Wave 2, good. And now what for wave 3? I can quickly try to buy another sub. Okay, I'm about done. Let's try random crap like spamming Mermonkeys. Yes, I mean it. Remember, Mermonkeys base have very good Pierce. And you see just 3 of them almost defended. So let me just get another one. A 4th one. Oh my god, it almost worked. I still have to use the Brickle ability no matter what, but if I can survive this 3rd wave, okay? This 3rd wave. With 5 base Mermonkeys. Let's go. That is such a stupid strategy, but I can't complain because it worked. Now, do I have enough for leads in time? Because this could be an issue. I just got AMD. Okay, good. And oh my god, finally. It took me the same amount of time to get to round 40 than it would on an extra map to have beaten it by now. I'm dead serious. Let's not waste time. Brickle ability. And round 40 is easy. Yeah, I don't think the 1 balloon rounds, aka the bad, or the Zoom G, are ever going to be an issue. It thankfully is on the easiest of the 5 lanes now. Not sure what I want to do next. Maybe more submarines? upgrade my EP darts or something more reliable for the left side. Perhaps I can be a little bit greedy with 5k and do a discount jungle drums. Maybe that gets me over the hump this round, or just the right upper ability, but double discount's good. Again, I want to fill in this pond with probably some boats after. But right now, I think I need to make the jump to aircraft carrier for it to be really any useful. Because, you know, a limited range destroyer does not reach the toughest lane on this map. I can use Brickle ability for 47, and I think saving it for aircraft carrier is actually going to be easier than I thought. That's good to see. Yep, right on time for the tough part on 49, and finally we are saved from the worst lane. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm personally more of a fan of consistent difficulty, like throughout the game, rather than it being all concentrated on one round. So I do hope that the rest of this run is a little bit difficult. The general gist will be Brickle plus boats. I don't know about adding more subs because, again, the left lane is an issue, and buying a bunch of intel subs does not help that, because it gets cock-blocked by the other lanes, you know what I mean? But once again, our goal, save out as much money as possible, and if we can get carrier flagship, great. If not, buy something else. And you know what? Let's buy something else. I actually don't want to go for a pure, like, water strategy for my defense, because there's still another very good tower that I think I could utilize, and that's the Avenger. Again, it's like a mini mole press at home, but also does good damage and camo. It's so good this update that yes, I'm going to add it even if the strategy doesn't even revolve around it. It can just pretty much work well on its own. No further buffs, but the buffs I'm gonna get with boats and subs are good in combination with this guy anyway. Camo light issue this round, but for now, we got camo lights covered using that. So what's the big deal here? I'll buy Hotshot because there's a bunch of leads on 63. I do think we'll have a Pierce issue here. Let me just see. 40 cerams at once? Oh, actually no. Easier than I thought. Like, I wouldn't say damage pop counts are the biggest indicator for how good a tower is, but look. In just 8 rounds, 14k compared to this guy I got many rounds before then, so it's definitely holding its own. Now that we got a bunch of easy rounds, it's time for the save up for the carrier flagship. And easy, it is indeed. Okay, let's not waste any more time here. I wanted to get a glue strike into glue storm next. This is so that I don't have to spend money on a MIB. Right now, you see, one of our biggest issues is the lack of DDT popping without a MIB. Avenger doesn't hit it, neither does this. And it's hard to find a village spot that would cover everything. So Glue Storm solves all issues as well as giving +2 damage on already low base damage stuff, so go figure. Also, I think I'll just bite the bullet. I don't want to keep spamming Brickle ability for camos every time, so there's that. Actually, I'm not sure if that was the best play because the camo rounds are pretty few and far between. I could probably survive just fine with Brickle, but meh. Too late to reverse course. We'll make the save up to Glue Storm now. Again, it's better to get the expensive stuff out of the way and then start building, I guess, more spam, aka the approximately 12k carriers. God, that right side is weak. I would like to put another Desperado on that side, but ultimately it wouldn't be under discount unless I put it up here, but I don't think the Desert Phantom or the tier 4 reaches. There's Glue Storm. And now we're big chillin' here, at least I hope. 3 aircraft carriers now. I probably should build some more support. Yeah, if I'm leaking to the right side, I think a Relentless Glue, this covers 3 or 4 of the 5 lanes. I might need to get a second glue, honestly, because there is no glue spot that can cover the 2 most annoying lanes. It is what it is. But given I already have the Desert Phantom on the bottom left for utility, it only makes sense to get some more utility on that other side. Also, this round, I'm gonna try not to use the Glue Storm, because I need it for round 90. Well, technically I don't, because remember, Brickle ability also grants lead popping, but it's not reliable enough. And so that's why I'm doubling down with Glue Storm. If we juggle those 2 abilities, then we are able to have full uptime on being able to hit DDTs and all. Final 10 rounds. I've also become bold and brave enough to go full on auto start mode. We'll see how long it takes until we run into a death. I still feel like we're leaking like crazy. So like those balloons over there. So how about another Relentless now? Under double discount. I would have liked if this glue storm hit, but it just does not reach even if I have it over here. Ah, well. I think we're gonna die there. Right? Oh my god. Nice clutch. Relentless could not come sooner. Oh, glue storm's actually down, but thankfully, I have Brickle ability. And that will save my ass. Jeez, another 1 pixel from dying. I would be a mad lad if I pulled that off, if this was a black border run. And apparently, I think you get triple the points in this map list if you complete these maps black border, but given it's already hard enough to beat these vanilla, yeah, I'm gonna have to say no to that. No to that for sure. I had to blow all my abilities for 94 there, so that's not good. Do I have it for the start of 95? Yes, I do, so we're okay. Let's try to build Destroyer, or rather, boat number 4. And let's see if I don't have to buy or use Brickle ability. Nope. Nope, this round's too hard. Alright, what do? Probably try to save my Brickle ability for last, so I'll use a Mega Mine there to buy me a little bit of time. If I see something leaking, then Brickle ability. Yeah, now. Gotta blow it all this round. Okay, 4th Kiru now. Please save me. Another glue storm. While, like, I've been kind of breezing through rounds, I think, 38 to 96, but even though I'm beating them mostly first try or third try, it still doesn't leave me too confident. At least for, like, 98. We'll see. So, I did use Glue Storm in the middle of 97, so if I have to redo 98, I gotta start 2 rounds in advance, otherwise I lose the Glue Storm here. Which kind of sucks a lot of dick. But ah well. Brickle ability now. God, I'm already dying. This is not good. This is not good, Chief. Big mine here. Glue Storm again. We might... If we get out of this round, I think I'm definitely cooked for 98, 99. Because I didn't spare anything. Not a single one of my abilities. So we beat 98 in my first try, but at what cost? I think it cost me everything, right? Yeah. It's actually not that far off, though, because I just have to beat 98, like, 5 seconds slower. Okay, take 2. I guess what I could also do is an Abyssal Warrior. That slows down Bloons. I need to get some Echo Sense, so it works on the left lane. That could be good utility while also giving Pierce on the Avenger. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Good slowdown on those Bloons there. As you can see, I also held on my Big Mine. This could help. Could save the Big Mine for 99, and also delay beating this round. This is good. Until now. No, we got it. We got it. Dude, Glue Storm clutch. This is it. Almost. Okay, another idea. We get a second Avenger to clutch the left lane. It doesn't hit the Cerams, but it hits the Moabs, and that might just be enough to do it for me. Let's see. I don't know about you, but hey, it's actually working out pretty well. But again, everything has the same issue of being on cooldown. But I did have, wait, I do have the Big Mine this time. I saved Brickle's Big Mine. So that could delay the first couple DTs coming in like that. Ooh, I just missed that one though. What if I save Snowstorm? Wait, check this out. Oh my god, Snowstorm as many of these as possible. And that almost worked. Again, Snowstorm, this, Blue Storm, do it. One more. Alright, let's delay our Big Mine till now. There we go. That does it. Nice. Now, I did use everything for last round, so let's hope we have enough. I'll use my Brickle ability now, or should I wait for Grape Shot to be in range? No, I'll wait for Grape Shot to be in range. I think it's better. I think I also want to get some +1 damage, so how about that Ember too? Damage so far looks pretty awesome. Ability now, and like I said, the single Bloon rounds are not gonna be an issue because it's on the easiest lane, and there we have it. Not an optimal hero use, but hey, it's what we call baby steps. If I jump to the hardest map or the hardest of challenges right from the get-go, then it would be even more torturous. But this is a good way to get experience. to level up our game even further, even though it is mostly a meta strategy. Although, again, shouts out Desperados for somehow being very good. They have the same. This has the same damage as the aircraft carriers, while having utility. If you enjoy mapless content, then be sure to check out a map that's pretty much equally as hard, Tranquil Valley. There's a crazy twist to it if you have not watched that video yet. Highly recommend.